Sorry for the fake out there. Lost some visual, and we've got it back. So let's take a look at this deck. Alright, since you missed me opening these rares since the screen was off, let's take a look. Doomsday Excruciator, Leyline of Hope, Dazzling Theater, all pretty much unplayable. Zimone All Questioning, excellent. Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna, excellent. And a good way to splash our red card, maybe? Or splash our green card. We'll see what happens. Did I get any mythics? No. Alright. Moving on to the pool. What do we have here? Sheltered by Ghosts. Wildly powerful card. Hardened Escort. I like it. White's got some good commons, but my white does not look very deep. I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to make it into our deck here. My blue looks very strong to start. Floodpit's Drowner's awesome. Flash, Vigilance, 2-drop, 2-power creature that stuns something. Sometimes it's just straight removal, shuffling it back into their deck. Card's awesome. And we have a ton of 2-drops in blue. This card looks good. This card looks good. Okay. I like a lot of the blue cards that I have. Let's take a look at black. Oh, that's cool. Just turn any cards into your hand into free disfigure. That's pretty cool. That looks playable. That looks pretty solid. Yeah, we don't need to play black. Red, I see 3 Clockwork Percussionists and this Gremlin. I like that. All right, so we have some decent red, but we really want to be looking at green-blue from what I saw in my rares. Survivor, I like this. I like this card. 2-drop, 2/2 with Death Touch. Give something else Death Touch. Seems above rate. I like it. Monstrous Emergence, excellent. Anthropede's good. What's this? Ooh. That's cool. What do we have here? Oh. I don't know if this is exactly what my deck's going to want, but if we are splashing red, perhaps it is what my deck wants. I've got another red-green land. Ooh. Another green-blue-gold card. Excellent. No. No. Terramorphic Expanse. Nice. All right, what's this look like? Let's see what our last couple picks would like to be. It's a pretty excellent collection of 2-drop creatures. Wow. Nice. Good 3-drops. Lots of creatures, even though they're not creature spells. Here's some removal. I mean, Break Down the Door could definitely be considered removal. Exiling artifacts and enchantments, that's a lot of different creatures. Put that in that pile. That card's good. Well, I think Horrid Vigor is probably going to be good in our deck with this many creatures and a couple of Survivor cards. I don't know how much I care about Cryptid Inspector. I certainly am manifesting Dread. but this card doesn't really excite me. Darker creature can't be blocked this turn. It could just be one more piece of interaction that would be nice to have. I guess it would be between Enter the Enigma or this 4-drop. Because my top end is not very large. Having another 4-drop might be nice. This card's pretty good. I think Enter the Enigma is fine, but I don't have that many enormous creatures. I do have a couple good survivors, though, that make Enter the Enigma quite good. Maybe I can't afford to cut a 2-drop. Keep this Cautious Survivor here. The Death Toucher will help me not die to ground attacks. And it's good with my Bite spell. Are there any red cards worth playing? Yeah, Razorkin Hordecaller's good. I'd like to splash that, possibly. What else? No. Oh, this card's good. I mean, I'm not that heavy on removal, so it is definitely a consideration to play this card. That's expensive. I don't really like my 5-drops. I guess that exiles the top card. It gives you an extra. It replaces itself, and it's an instant, and it's another red card. Make use of our splash. Yeah, I think Enter the Enigma will be good with a couple survivor creatures that we do have. Fear of Burning Alive is a cool idea. I don't have any artifacts. Let's see. I have sorceries and not that many. I'm mostly going to have like an enchantment, a creature, sorcery, maybe a land. It's going to be hard for me to reach Delirium without any artifacts in my deck, I think. So now the question is, do I want Enter the Enigma in my deck or this 5-drop removal spell? Probably going to go with the removal since it's sealed. Too many big threats and bombs that I'll have to deal with. Put an extra mountain in my deck for that? I don't think so. Though putting an extra mountain in my deck would make it so I could play this Fear of Burning Alive. But like I said, I don't know if it's going to be very good for me. See, I do have a bunch of instants and sorceries. Let's make it work. Let's try to do this. What can I cut? 8, 5, 9. Yeah, those are good sources. Forward Vigor. Goodbye. All right, so instead of playing a couple combat tricks, like Horrid Vigor and Enter the Enigma. We're going to go a little bit bigger. We do have some ways to ramp after all. So Fear of Burning Alive is going to go pretty hard. Yeah, I'm pleased with this. One of these mountain cyclers might be cute, but I think this looks pretty good. Let's see what happens. The Closer. Shaking in my boots. Sorry, messing with the window here. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Some good 2-drop creatures. A way to get my mountain. I like this hand. So many decisions to make with this set. I'm excited. All the manifesting of dread. All the rooms to unlock. All right. I say curving out with our 2-drops is going to be better than making sure we get that Moldering Gym next turn. So much flash. It's awesome. I guess this is a good time as any to play this Flood Pits Drowner. Tap his hasty creature. I guess I could have him shuffle that in, but I think I'd rather get one more attack in. Make sure that I play my Growing Dread. Just take advantage of the tempo I created with that play. The other argument is artifact creature is going to help him get to Delirium pretty quickly, so that would have been a good reason to get rid of it. But it did not feel like the right time. Ooh, is he going to attack with that? He sure is. Nice. Wow. Can you imagine flipping that over? I don't really like the idea of trading off that Megalodon with his Watchdog. I think he'll trade off with the Flood Pits Drowner instead. I won't have a blocker for the Wicker Folk, though. I think that's okay. In his, I mean, I would rather block the Drowner in his shoes because it has Vigilance and it's a blocker, so it would make more sense. I think this is a safe attack for our Morph creature. Oh, very safe attack. So you have some removal planned for my Flood Pits Drowner. That's fine. I need to play a land anyway. I have double green, I have double blue, I have double red. I guess double blue is what I want right now for my Megalodon. Oh, that's a card. That is a serious card. Wow. 2/3 and 2/1/1 flyers. Very powerful. I guess I should get rid of this Swarm Weaver and play this Piranha Fly. Would he block if I attacked here? You block with 2/1/1s. Well, I certainly don't want to block, so I'm going to take the risk. Nice. If I can play that Razorkin Horde Caller next turn, I don't even have to attack with it. I can make a blocker with whatever I swing in with. But I'm putting some good pressure on. I would like a couple more lands to flip our Megalodon, though. Well, it's interaction. It's interaction. Honestly, I would probably rather Manifest Dread. No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. He has killed my Piranha Fly. Yeah, I have to have that blue creature out if I want the other card from Manifest Dread to come into my hand. I like the idea of surveilling. Putting the hasty creature on top's not my favorite idea, but it's okay. Well, that's kind of annoying, but I do want that card. It is removal. Yeah. As much as I want a 5th mana, I'm going to keep that on top. It's one of the best cards in my deck, and it's not like I'm losing this race. Yeah, I'll keep up Break Down the Door to get rid of his Wicker Folk when he plays it. And then hopefully draw a land. I wonder what's in my opponent's hand. He's also missing lands. He doesn't have any other creatures. Nice. All right. Looking good. Cards in your hand. Or do I just want to make a big thing? I suppose I'll just attack with these. Oh, that is vigilance? Whoops. Oops. I don't know if there's board wipes. Or you might have damnation. I don't need to use this. He's pretty dead. Plus, this is an instant. Got him. That's a win. That was fun. Our teamer deck did exactly what we wanted it to. Played some little creatures, delayed the game with interaction, till winning with big guys. Let's go again. All right. Now this is a hand I can get down with. This hand's awesome. Ooh, it got better. I like this background. Oh, my poor opponent. Only 2 lands. That's a bummer. Is there a destroy target attacking creature thing? Let's find out. Zimone. Zimone's going to do some work this game. Unfortunately, my opponent missed a land drop, so... Okay, alright, maybe he's back in. Or Nahiri is a she. Once you become Phyrexian, maybe... Who knows? Nope, that's a reasonable answer. I would like to get my Defiant Survivor out and attack. Got quite an engine with the Survivor and the Analyst together. And I have enough interaction where whatever he plays, I'll be able to deal with it. Like that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to target that. And then Survivor trigger. Manifest Dread. Okay, I'm going to turn this land into a creature so that I can play this Piranha. Yeah. All right. Deck worked really well. I wish my opponent had curved out a little better for some more interaction, but we take those wins. Next. All right. These don't enter tapped. Incredible. This hand's awesome. We're going to get an island with that Terramorphic Expanse, or will we get a forest? I suppose a forest is the answer. Oh, look, an island. Forest. Get the analyst out. Looks like my opponent has some plans to reanimate a branch snapper in his white-black deck, possibly. Seems like a decent reanimation target. All right, what do we want to do here? I guess just kill that. I could manifest Dread. Yeah, I mean, that thing's not a huge threat. I suppose I'll just pass. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a huge threat, but it's just a 2/2 for now, so I'm going to let it live. Okay. I can respond to that. Yeah, I don't really want him getting lands from that. It's going to thin his deck. Give him a bunch of value, I'm sure. As much as I wanted a 2-for-1 out of my Manifest Dread, I think that's a pretty good use of it. Because I get his enchantment and the land that he was supposed to get. So, kind of a 2-for-1. I want to make sure I can get value out of this manifesting of dread. So I'm just going to pass with break down the door up again. Now that's an artifact or enchantment I don't care if he has. Nice. I don't really get much value out of that being a face down creature, but it's funny to see them both there. Okay, now, since I can't play Flood Pits Drowner and Twist Reality, I'm going to use the Roaring Furnace. That way next turn, I can play Rootwise Survivor and make sure he survives combat. That was not a creature. So he doesn't want to trade off that one. Maybe I should have attacked first. Yeah, I probably should have attacked first to get that information in case he did want to trade it off. Oh, he's going to flip it. It's going to be something crazy. Or not. Yeah, I'm going to counter that. Counterspell. Got him. Not impressed with your fortitude, God X Freebird. All right. Quick glance at the deck. See if I want to change anything after a few games. I don't. Let's run it. I'm hearing whisperings of a downed arena server. Let's take a look at the server status. Under maintenance again. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't look too promising. Let me check. Well, we'll take a short break while Arena isn't working any longer. I appreciate everyone who's here watching me stream. We're 3-0 right now, playing our awesome Teamer deck in the Duskmourn pre-release. Talk to you guys soon. Trying to restart the client here. Still no luck. But these games have been going well so far. I had a feeling the Bant color pairs would be the best after looking at the set review. As much as red looks like a pretty strong color, I just think the Bant color pairs are awesome. Blue has really good uncommons and commons. Green clearly has the best cards, or at least the best commons, and some of the best rares. This is not what we like to see on full release day. All right, that's something at least. No? The tease. Oh, magic. Why you do me like this? Oh, magic. I just want to play some cards. Let's try it again. Oh, here we go. Looking promising. Looking promising. All right, we're live. Back into it. 3-0. Awesome Teamer deck. Let's play more games. No. uh, unable to join event again. Well, what if we can just open up a new pool for now? Yeah, let's open up a traditional sealed pool to practice for some qualifiers. Since games are down, let's just build some decks. We love opening up packs. Ooh, Silent Hall Creeper. This card looks sick. Enduring Courage, very powerful effect to have on the field forever. Leyline of the Void, probably not going to play. I mean, this may be the playable Leyline sometimes if your opponent's doing some crazy delirium or reanimation things. Comeback Wrong's good. Dissection Tools, isn't that the new Batter Skull? Yeah. That card's sweet. Omnivorous Flytrap's great. These rares look strong. 2 grand entryways. This is a very good card. It's not carrot cake, but it's carrot cake-ish. Okay. Back cheap creatures. All right. I like our white cards. Black cards look pretty strong so far. Menace is, I mean, that ability doesn't mean nothing. This card does not excite me, though. A 3-drop 2/2 with Menace that leaves around a Menace equipment. We do have some depth in black, though. Good chance we could play black with this pool. See our blue cards. The Skull Crab is strong. Couple Piranha Flies and the Hall Creeper. Oh, wow, that's strong. Removal that turns into a creature later. We've got some good blue cards, too. Doesn't look like I have a whole lot of eerie effects, though, to take advantage of all this enchantment. I do have the Skull Crab. This card's fine. 3-drop 4/1 that comes back. I mean, that's totally playable. Some okay red cards. Kind of just heavy on the top end. Even though we have a couple good cheap cards. Doesn't really excite me. Coordinated Clobbering's very good, especially with the good survivors. Speaking of, a couple Manifest Dreads. Spineseeker Centipede seems strong. It's a 7-drop 9/9 with Trample. Yeah, it has more text. Draws cards. Gets lands sometimes. All right, cool. I like these green cards. But I know we have very good white and blue cards too. Anything telling in the gold department? Ooh. That's awesome. Do I have Can I play like Jeskai Rooms? That card is wild. Cool. I have Arabella. Dissection Tools is awesome. Don't care about that. These black cards look pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. I think the black cards might work better with what we have here. But our blue looks good. Our blue just doesn't work quite as well with the green because of the Eerie that we're looking at. Do I have any Eerie payoffs other than the crab? I mean, I have the Baelmerk Leech, but what if we just played black? Baelmerk Leech, not too exciting with how few enchantments I have. The reason I like black is because of all of these removal spells. Can I reliably get sorcery? Puts a land in. Yeah, I mean this card's pretty strong if you can get all the modes off. Yeah, maybe the black cards aren't as exciting as I'm imagining. Let's quick check, see if anything's back up. Negative. Back to our traditional sealed pool. Let's take a look at another combination of colors. All right, let's look at dissection tools, of course. How does red-white look? I have Arabella, and I have this Enduring Courage. I wonder if I can take advantage of that, making 1/1s and putting +1/+1 counters on things. That card's good. Shepherding Spirits seems playable. Emerge from the Cocoon doesn't seem very good in this deck. 21 cards here. How many rooms are we looking at? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would want a few more rooms before playing Smoky Lounge. Unwanted Remake is not the most exciting removal spell, but it can do the trick. Man, those green cards are really good. I also have this blue card. I have a bunch of good blue cards too. I don't have as many ways to take advantage of Manifest Dread with this green-blue selection. But red-white looks okay. I'm getting on the board early. I think probably a couple combat tricks is the way to round this out. I still get a couple playables. Play this guy or this. Sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Yeah, that seems good. Because I can sacrifice these, right? Actually, I'll play 2 of those. Boiler Bilge's Rippers. Because I have 2 grand entryways. Let's see if events are back up. Oh. All right, we get to play Magic again. Celebrate. Great hand. Analyst out on turn 2. Moldering Gym to get our red mana. Some manifesting of the dread. Oh, look, red mana. I guess I can get another red mana in case we get that Fear of Burning Alive. I know a few of the combat tricks. I don't love the idea of blocking here. But I'm going to. That's a pretty good draw. Fine then. I'll just manifest dread twice. Oh, wow. That's awesome. A Razorkin Horde Caller I can flip up. Oh, that's pretty strong. Get to put a cultist in his yard with their surveil trigger. He's 1 type away from Delirium, too. Oh, that's a card. I'm going to let that hit me once. I have lands? I do. I don't want to put another instant in there necessarily. I guess there's a chance that creature could return to my hand. I wanted to make the best use of my mana. It would have been nice to flip that thing and make a 1/1. But hopefully I get another land so I can just do that and keep up the Drowner as well. I wanted to use the 6 mana that I had. Osseous Stick Twister is definitely something I have to answer. But it's okay if he pumps it a little bit or gets one trigger off of it. I should be okay. They made some scary scarecrows in this set. I like it. Those are some pretty awesome undeathly lava lamps. Unloving lamps? Unliving lava lamps? Alright. Goodbye, creature. He wants to trade? He doesn't want to trade. He's got tricks. It's a lie. Nice. He baited me into that. Oh, here we go. What's that do? How about I kill that? Am I cool taking another 2 damage just so I can unlock this room? Yeah. Yeah. Guess I could just play that Megalodon. It's a good blocker. He gets to blow up my card draw machine. That's fair. Because I don't need to deal with that. As much as I like the idea. You know what? This thing has vigilance. I'm going to see what happens. I want to start getting in some attacks. I mean, he gets a free block with this fungus, but that's fine. We are well ahead on board. He still doesn't have Delirium. Well, things are looking pretty good here. I'm on a 3-turn clock. Okay. Yeah. Sending in the squad. That went pretty well. Got him. All right. 4-0. Let's keep rolling. Great hand. This deck has a lot of really good 2-drops, and good 2-drops win games, unsurprisingly. I don't know if he's going to play a creature, but let's just stop one of his attacks. Oh, no creature. Excellent. Got some value. I think I just play Anthropede here and keep building up my board. Okay. I am cool with that. Ah, it destroys enchantments as well. That's why it costs more than Infernal Grasp. Well, he just played his Anthropede, so I guess I'll play this room. Oh, dang. Well, hit 2 for 1. I'm pleased. He didn't even attack? Yeah, I guess he is pretty low. I'll probably manifest Dread, see if I can get a fatty on the board. If I can just kill his Anthropede, I have good attacks. There's a good chance he has removal up if he didn't play a creature, though. Seemed like that turn passed awfully fast. All right. I don't want to give him any good blocks. That works for me. Sword Caller's great. It's exactly what you want in a 5-drop. It reminds me of this the guy from the Lord of the Rings set. What was his name? Eomer, right? Yeah, Eomer. That's it. Eomer of Rittermark. That took me way too long to bring to mind. The card reminds me a lot of Eomer. It doesn't have as much power, but it makes a 1/1 whenever it attacks. It's a 5-drop, 4/4 with haste instead of a 5/4 with haste. Sure. Didn't Eomer of Rittermark do something else too? Oh no, you only did it if you control the bigger creature. Well, this card's almost better than Eomer. All right. I'm going to keep a card sandbagged because I don't know what sort of shenanigans this black deck is up to. No, it doesn't make any sense. I'll just play my land and my Piranha Fly. Oh, am I running into Damnation? Totally just running into Damnation. He just played Demonic Council. No, we're good. All right. What's that, 5-0? Killing it. Let's keep it rolling. All right, 5-0. Let's get a trophy and then open up another one. All right. It's more red cards than I would like to see. But I am on the draw, and I have a 2-drop. I'm going to keep it. Nice. That would have been nice if it was like any other land. 4 forests, 5 forests in the deck. It would have been nice to see, yeah, like an island. All right. Maybe we'll get in a block on that innocuous rat. I think it's too early in the format for people to know that the green-blue flash creature is going to block them. I think I would rather have that land in my graveyard because I'll be able to put an instant. Oh, but I don't know if I have that many sorceries though. Yeah, let's put the land in there. And block, he gets a manifest, but we got rid of one of his creatures for free. That was nice. Could be a risky move blocking this face down creature. So I'm just going to block the centipede. He didn't cast a spell, so instead, I just get to use this as a creature. And what an awesome version of cancel. Put the enchantment in the yard. Now I have Delirium. I'd like to be able to keep Anthropede to kill rooms. How much more enchantment removal do I have? I guess is the question. Yeah, I'm not going to play the Anthropede yet. As much as I would like to have that blocker out. Oh, hello. It'd be nice if I could see some red mana. Alright, I guess I should have played that Anthropede. I will block here. Can't keep taking damage. That's nice. It doesn't give me everything I need, but this works. Oh. Haste. Well, now I'm dead. And had to get that Anthropede out. Alright. We got our first loss. That's okay. Thought I could get a little more value out of my 3/4. I did not expect him to play that 5/5 Trample Haste Balustrade Worm the next turn. That card is pretty busted. Five drop, 5/5 Trample Haste brings itself back. I mean, that'll kill you in a couple turns, no problem. But I definitely should have played that Anthropede to slow down my opponent's advance. And I got punished for it. And it happens. This is a good hand. I think I'll probably ditch the Anthropede, since this break down the door works pretty well with a few cards in our deck. Specifically the blue 2-drop. Let's see some more of him. I like drawing free cards. I like when my 2-drop draws me free cards for no additional mana. Alright. What is this? Mill, and cast things. Huh. What are the chances my opponent actually draws a card off of this, or actually casts any free spells? We're going to find out, because I'm not going to waste removal on that. Oof. Still doesn't have any spells he can cast with it. but it did draw him a card. Undoubtedly. Hmm. He has Delirium. And still no cards to cast with Tamiyo. So Tamiyo replaced itself. It drew him a card, but it's not going to do anything else. 3 mana, it drew him a card and milled 8 cards. I didn't think this card looked very good. Turns out in practice, not very good. 5's a prime. Yes. Nice. Oh, he has 3 mana up. I'm scared. Is he going to kill my Zimone? Don't kill my Zimone. Oh, he has the counterspell. What a shame. And he gets the Manifest Dread now. Oh, what a disaster. I should have seen that coming with blue, blue, red up. I have that card in my deck. It's a common. That was stupid. I should have just passed with my Manifest Dread up. Oh, or he's just going to not get his free spell. He just forgot to use it? All right, sweet. I guess I'll Manifest Dread the Survivor so that I can put this Tapper Dude in my hand. And I can get in and attack. And if he doesn't play an enchantment, I don't need to tap that, and I can just flip this. Oh, man, I didn't get the... Well, that's okay. I will just tap his Stalked Researcher and make him trade off. Or wait. No. Let's play this Horde Caller. See if I can take advantage of that Survivor Analyst combo next turn by tapping down the Researcher and killing the Razorkin. He doesn't want to block because he wants to leave up his Survivor, but yeah, I'm more pleased with that trade than losing the Survivor. I really want to Manifest Dread with that at least once. Perfect. Value. Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about. And watch his head explode. Oh, he's not giving up. All right. And that's a win. About to be 6-1. Let's blow something up. This. Good game. 6-1. All right, let's get that trophy. One more win. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is a great hand. We got green mana. We've got our splash. We've got paranormal analyst, which is, taking the nomination for the best card in this deck. The 2-drop that blocks and just draws free cards constantly. It's awesome. I'm going to play my Piranha Fly because I don't want the Analyst to die right away. And I can play it on turn 4 with this Manifest Red card to get the value. Right. Oh, hello there, Zimone. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's awesome. What a top deck. Mm-hmm. Okay. I do like the idea of a Moldering Gym, but I more like the idea of doing this. I want this land in my hand. So Twitching Doll is definitely very good. The fact you can't just sacrifice it at instant speed, and the fact that it doesn't just make spiders when it dies, really takes away from its value. I wonder what the play pattern is. Get like 3 counters on it, and then sacrifice it, perhaps. Ward 2. That is more ward than I can pay. Doesn't have reach. All right. I'm happy to see him use his catch-all removal spell on my Piranha Fly. That's very nice. Is he going to make some spiders? No. All right. Now I should kill that thing. Or at least put it away. I don't need that. All right. We've got Fear of Burning Alive online. Let's fire it off. That was cool. Oh, he had to pay double blue for it. That's why he played the land. All right, our opponent refilled their hand. Probably pretty good. 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can pay for that. Ward 2. We're good. Let us destroy. Yeah, I'm happy to trade away my 4/4. I don't care. He can have it. I get to play this 5/5 and a removal spell next turn. Good game. 7-1. That's a trophy. Got him. All right. Teamer for the win. That was awesome. Let's take a look one more time. This beautiful deck. And see what cards worked well. Piranha was good. Served its purpose. It wasn't the best top deck late game, specifically because it couldn't block. But more so when I was just behind. It was still fine in the games where I had some board presence and wasn't going to die to things on the ground. Manifest Dread was good. Growing Dread was quite good. I'm sure it'll, surprise people less and less often as the format continues as time goes on. Break Down the Door was awesome. This card was great. Defiant Survivor was excellent. Zamone gave me a 3/3, and the opponent had to kill her every time. Fear of Falling was cool. Impossible Inferno, I liked it. As an instant speed 5 mana kill spell, it does everything I want it to. I mean, 6 damage is enough to kill just about everything, and it replaces itself, so that card worked for me. I wouldn't want to have too many of them, but I'm happy to see it at the top end of my red decks. Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna, the card was awesome. I can't wait to first pick that. Moldering Gym was pretty good. I wouldn't necessarily play it if I didn't have a reason to splash, but it did the trick. If I had like a bunch of good 5 drops, Moldering Gym gets even better. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Let's do another one. Sealed Duskmourn. Oh, look, that Tale of Tamio. Oh, this card is good. This card is really good. This card also appears to be quite good. Eerie, you get to surveil 2, and then the opponent discards a card, and then you reanimate if it happens 3 times. Oh, an enchantment land. That's cool. Trigger Eerie. And Ghost Vacuum's great. Big fan. Let's see if we have white cards to play. Grand Entryway. I mean, we have enough white cards where we can make Enduring Innocence work. We're going to need another color to support us, though. Well, I see another Paranormal Analyst. I don't think Fear of Failed Tests is going to be very good. I have any Eerie action? I do. And I have a splash. A couple ways to splash my black cards, or perhaps my white cards, I guess, or my blue cards. I haven't seen the black cards. Oh, wow, these are good. Oh, my black cards are great. What's this? Nope. Okay. Maybe I do just play a white-black deck. How many enchantments do I have? That's 7 enchantments. Probably end up playing that card. Play this. I can play these Swamp Cyclers. They're good reanimation targets. This is an Eerie trigger. Any more Eerie triggers? Oh yeah, we're going to play Ghost Vacuum, of course. And maybe Resurrected Cultist, just to round things off. This card does not excite me. Eerie trigger. Take a card from their hand. Eh. So in this case, we don't really have a reason to play blue. But we do have a lot of good blue cards. I guess I'm not manifesting much dread. Yeah, I'm manifesting dread twice, I guess. That's not enough to want to play that blue guy. And I don't manifest dread much in blue, so I guess the pull for splashing blue is kind of non-existent. How about green? Does green offer me anything? Oh, wow. Got some really good green cards. And this growing dread. Oh, no. Am I going to just do it again? First, let's just save this deck. I need one more playable. And it's not a blue card. It does need to be a blue card, of course. Because I'm not playing blue. I guess I could just take this reanimate that draws a card. I really don't want to play Cracked Skull. I just don't know how I can make use of it. If they're dealt damage, they die. Just like I have a couple small creatures, but this doesn't bring back many exciting things. And this does set off Eerie. So, alright. Let's take that. I guess it does help me push in attacks sometimes against high toughness creatures. Alright, so we're going to save this white-black deck. That looks good. But. Let's look at green-blue. Alright, so manifestation of the Dreadimus. I think this will be playable. What's this? Yeah. Two manifest dreads. And I have Under the Skin. That card's really good. I feel like my top end for green blue is pretty non-existent. I guess Fear of Failed Test is a funny thing to have manifested. I feel like Cryptid Inspector might actually be okay in this deck with how much Manifest Dread I have. But it still just like doesn't. It still just looks like the worst card in the deck. It's going to be hard to find slots in decks. I mean, maybe sometimes in draft, but flipping things up when it's cheap is rare. Is you know, not as worth it because your 2/2 transforms into maybe a 2/3 or into a 3/2. It's so you're not getting as much value out of it. So you don't get as many +1/+1 counters from this, I think. Now this does not get to take advantage of Enduring Innocence, which is a shame, or Sheltered by Ghosts. Can I play green, white, blue? Can I trim down, be a green, white, blue, Manifest Enchantment deck? Cut some of the more control-y blue cards. That card's gonna be really good. I like the idea of white-blue. I just don't have any eerie payoffs. That's why I ended up in white-black. But my white cards are good. I'm not manifesting a whole lot of dread to partner up with this Threats Around Every Corner. Looks like I could get a black splash in here for essentially free. Play some of these awesome cards. All right, so I need to cut a couple cards, right? 15 lands. I guess the Wary Watchdogs aren't quite as good. Yeah, maybe this deck is missing some big creatures. It looks pretty cool. Looks like I'm creating a lot of value. Playing a lot of 2-drops. I even have good removal. And I'm interested in playing Threats Around Every Corner. I just know how diminishing those returns are. I could do green-white with a black splash. Just to play Valgavoth, but this looks pretty solid. I'm going to try this out after I cut 2 cards and add 2 more lands, I think. Let's see. any eerie triggers? I don't know. This doesn't look right. It feels weird to cut Tunnel Surveyor. I don't really get any value out of it. Wary Watchdogs are kind of my weakest creature. 6, 7, 8, 9. This looks pretty decent. I don't feel nearly as confident about this as I did the last deck. Well, if it doesn't work, we'll switch to white-black. All right, what do we have here? What do we have? What is this? Okay. Well, I suppose that's moderately annoying. Is that reason not to play Growing Dread? I definitely want to play Growing Dread. I don't want his Acrobatic Cheerleader to get flying. That's worth more than a land later, I believe. I guess we'll find out. He might have a pump spell. Good trade. Okay. The other one. I don't have that many creatures in. I think I only have like 10 actual creature spells, so the chances of me manifesting one is pretty low. I'm gonna run out of force. I want 2 green sources so that I can play both of these cards next turn. And I'll get another black source. Unless he kills it, I suppose. He sure is using all his removal on my small, unassuming creatures. Okay, that's cool. Get back Ghost Vacuum and just start chipping away. Not yet. I'll just play the long neck and keep this Growing Dread up. Under the Skin could give me more value than Ghost Vacuum. Ghost Vacuum isn't going to be doing much on its own right now. He has one creature that I can take, and it's not even very good to get with Soul Vacuum. What you got, Orphans? Hit me. No problem. Oh no, the beastie. That is annoying. Well, I do have that card that returns creatures to my hand, so I'll manifest that. Grab myself a swamp. Yeah, I guess I'll just pass. I've got some good blocks here. This effect looks kind of weak on a 2-drop 2/1. Definitely use it, but I don't know. It looks a little weak on that card. Usually that effect is on something that has like an engine of its own, or like maybe it gives itself lifelink or something. Oh, it doesn't have any interaction whatsoever. All right. Manifesting Dread definitely eats through your deck. I manifested Dread 3 times. All right. Defiant Survivor, Insidious Fungus. Look at all these uncommons. This one? No, it's a common. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uncommons on my field right now. 6. Ah. I just tapped his Defiant Survivor for him. Wow. That is pretty wild. Oh, and he has the punch spell? No? Okay. Thought he was about to tap the other one. Wild. Oh, that costs 5? I don't want to do that. He just gets to trade off with his face down card. That's rough. I was really hoping to get out. I guess I'll make it the thing. And then I'll return my Defiant Survivor. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that Ghost Vacuum. Whoops. Well, that Meat Locker was such a bad play. Ha! You have fallen for my trap card. I was really hoping I could trick him into that block so that I can manifest Dread. Man, I haven't seen a single creature from these manifest Dreads. All right, well, that's all the basic lands in my deck. And here's another 2/2. I'm liking our board position. It's usually nice to be the one with 6 creatures, as opposed to the one with 1 creature. Ah! What would our opponent do? Play a land and that ridiculous 5-drop ghost rare that gets back an enchantment, and then he's going to play it and kill something and then make a 3/1. Boom. Or that. Boop. That was a nice top deck. Doesn't have any abilities anymore, so these creatures are just gone now, right? I have 5 cards left in my deck. Uh-oh. My opponent about to do something crazy? Not really. All right, that's a win. Gotta be careful with all that manifestation of the dread I've been doing. I'm gonna mill myself. It didn't quite have the punch that the other deck did. And so few creatures to actually flip with the manifest. I guess Cryptid Inspector gets a little bit better with that much manifest dread. And so does Fear of Failed Tests. Sort of. Fear of Failed Tests is just gonna mill me out every time it hits them. I'm gonna add another swamp. Maybe I could play these cards. Ditch the Cryptid Inspector. Ditch the Don't Make a Sound. And then cut a land. Let's got one more card. Yeah, I can cut a Watchdog. It's another creature, unfortunately, but... So I'm still up 9 creatures instead of 10. What did I do? All right. This looks good. I'm pleased to have a couple larger creatures that I have the chance of flipping. Let's see how this goes. Oh, all right. Looks like a good hand to me. I am not going to manifest Dread. See if I can play threats around every corner first. Double red. Well, there's a good chance this is going to die, but let's see what happens. Who's going to blow up my artifact? That's cool too. I respect that. Let's get rid of that. Put it in the vacuum. That was kind of him. That was awfully kind of him. What a nice guy. That's one way to spend your 4th turn. Get 2 creatures and 2 lands from 1 card. Well, from 2 cards. I see. I see. That's an enchantment. I should kill that. I'll get him down to 13. Then I can play this. This is wild. Play Manifest Dread and keep up, get out. This is gross. Oh, man. Combo. And that's the game. Good game. Wow. That was a smoke fest. A royal trouncing. I manifested 2 more cards. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Wild. Wait. Quick break. I enjoy the deck list for this quick. All right, diving right back in. Here we go. Sultai Manifest. On turn 5, I had 7 mana. And on turn 6, I won. All right, I don't love this hand. I do go first, though, and I have Defiant Survivor. No 2-drops. No 2-drops, no blue mana. Oh, man. I have Defiant Survivor. But I have no 2-drops. You know what? I can actually just cast Spectral Snatcher, so I have a 3 and a 6-drop. It's not exactly what I want to be seeing. Especially without any blue mana, but I'm on the play. I'm going to keep it. If I was on the draw, I would mulligan this. But since I'm on the play, I'm going to keep it with the hope my opponent doesn't have a 2-drop creature and that I draw a removal spell for their 3-drop. Ooh, I got a 2-drop creature. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Use removal on things that aren't this Defiant Survivor, please. Oh, bummer. I'm tempted to just leave these in my hand and draw more black sources, but I like the idea of drawing a spell instead. Dang. I mean, I guess I'll counter that. Keep him from getting value out of the Jolly Balloon Man. Oof. You know, after thinning my deck of that swamp, I did not expect to draw 2 more lands. Good 8 lands, 5 spells, ratio, pretty solid. We got time to draw into some stuff. That sucks. That card is a lot better when you have some payoffs for it on the field, for which I have none. Oh. Okay. I didn't see the point of that. Well, I mean, that could be worse. Actually, I have some answers to the unidentified hover ship. Dang. Mm. Nice. Oh, that was sweet. Why is that indestructible? Crap. Hardened Escort. Yeah. Gotta read your cards. And what a throw! I could have blocked the Hardened Escort with long neck, and then I would have had this nowhere to run to take care of the Jolly Balloon Man with another blocker. Had to draw another creature, had to draw another land, didn't I? All right. Well, I threw that one away. My opponent had some really good cards. He had a Roller Crusher ride. I probably wasn't winning that one, no matter what. Urmazawa. I like this hand. This hand just got a lot better. This is one of the best cards in our deck. It turns like 5 of our cards into 2-for-1s. Awesome. Another creature to play. Excellent. Huh. I don't really like the idea of that surviving. What will my opponent do here? Let us see. All right, opponent. Did you give up? What's going on here? Briefing me? Roping me? What's up? It's okay to lose games. Happens to all of us. Maybe just disconnected. I suppose the servers are not incredibly stable on launch day for new sets, or on patch day in general, but usually launch day is worse. Got that other swamp. Excellent. Yeah, I think my opponent gave up on this one. Well, eventually, they'll just be dead. There we go. Excelente. Three and one. Let's keep it rolling. I'm having fun with this set. Manifesting your nightmares into corporeal beings of horror and madness. Rooms in the Mute Moors. What are the Mute Moors? Is that a white? Sounds like white. Lined with marble statues and white drapes. There we go. The Mute Moors indeed. The Boiler Bilges is a pretty theatrical name for a place, I'll say. Oh, this hand's good. I want a forest here. And then sewer and a fungus. Next turn, we can get our survivor out. If my opponent doesn't play a creature, then we could be going off pretty hard again. Okay. Well, he will at least have to equip that creature. Yeah, let's put the pressure on. Force him to get another point of power out. Maybe he feels like playing that room that draws you 2 cards and loses some life. I don't know. That'll be a good way to deal with the survivor, I would say. I don't have any way to get through his wall of creatures. Okay, here we go. Maybe he's just going to break it for me. Okay. Well, this has got to be a dream come true. Whatever he's going to play next, I will counter that. And then maybe get him with the Divine Survivor? Maybe? Unless he just returns that. What does he have planned here? Does he have another creature? Oh, man. That was a pretty good play for him. Well, I'll still manifest Dread. And what a card to manifest Dread into. All right. It's kind of top deck I like to see. That should do it for this game. He's dead on board, and I have a removal spell. Good game. I will get this guy. All right, 4-1. Killing it. Let's see if we can get a few more wins, get one more trophy before I have to go. No shortage of players today. Nice and quick queues, just the way we like it. What a hand. The only way it'd be better if this was a blue-black dual land. All right, that's got to be the quickest game of Magic I've played. He was not willing to let me draw an extra card every turn. He must have just lost to that same combo. All right, 5-1. Let's that was fast. Let's do it again. Oh, whoops. Just close my Twitch chat. Whoops. I'll have to find that. Oh, this is a good hand. I'm in. Paranormal Analyst said he wanted another try. No 2-drop for my opponent. It's not what you want to be doing in limited. I'm going to kill that. I am in a control position right now, as much as I want to manifest that dread. I got to keep up this counter spell unless he plays something big. I don't have any. Oh, can't be countered. No, no. Oh, man, of course. Don't have the blue mana to cast that. I'll just take another. I'll take another 5. That's cool. I'm pretty ahead on board. If he plays another threat, I may struggle to deal with it. I need another island. One, two, three. I can blow up the bat. And I could unable to scream something. Yeah, I think that's my best play. Okay. Okay. Cool with that. There may have been some argument for an attack there, but I wanted to be able to play around any removal. That thing comes back with haste, so I do not want to be down to a point where him returning that kills me. Need another black source. What is my opponent doing? Does enchantment give him what he needs? It does. Wow. That is brutal. It's a good answer to the worm. Good game. Got him. 6-1. Tearing it up. Let's get one more win and make it 2 trophies in a row. Can we do it? Sealed Duskmourn. Here we go. Bigger tricks. Well, I've got little tricks. I don't need big tricks. Wow, what a hand. Paranormal Analyst in my opening hand, 3 turns in a row. It's the kind of things I like to see. What a crazy card. I can't wait to first pick this in draft. My opponent is making a difficult decision. Or they quit. I don't know. Stay tuned. Sometimes you get roped. Other times, people just disconnect, try to reconnect, or something like that happens. Pretty decent start for my opponent. That's annoying. That was very annoying. I don't even have an answer for that card. I don't even want to manifest dread. This sucks. I don't know how I can beat Ghost Vacuum. It's going to turn off all of my value. Well, now I don't have to worry about my value. Look at that. Wow. Pretty insane. Nice combos from my opponent. He's going to take my Paranormal Analyst and my Grasping Longneck as 1/1s. Probably one of those two. And he has 6 mana to use it next turn. It's wild. He probably won't. He'll probably get a few more 1/1s first. We got a removal spell! Very exciting. Screw that card. All right. All right. Got him. Oh, man. He couldn't handle the value. What a quitter. Get wrecked. All right. Good games. 7-1. That's 2 trophies in a row to start off Duskmourn. Heck yes. That was awesome. I'm Felonious. Thanks for watching me play some Magic. I appreciate you. And see you next time. Peace.